All right. So working on 2.11. It's just an extension of what we've been doing this week with multiplication. We're going to be working on regrouping multiplication problems like we did, what was it, last week? Except for now they're just bigger numbers. Okay, so now we're going to multiply 3 and 4 digit numbers rather than 2 digit numbers. All right, so the problem we have in our book, better not try to use that because it'll jump all over the place, is Alley Spring in Missouri produces an average of 567 million gallons of water per week. How many million gallons of water does the spring produce in 3 weeks? So we've already got our multiplication problem there, which is 3 times 567. Okay. How come there's not a bunch of zeros at the end of that? Elise?
Because when you're timesing the zeros, don't really matter.
Okay. Also, in the word problem, it's already identifying it as millions, right? Million gallons here. So that means I don't have to put the zeros at the end of it. Okay, because our answer is going to be million gallons.
It'd be faster if you did this.
All right. No, it would not, because then I have to multiply all the zeros. Thank you. All right. So, what is my estimate? 567. What is it going to round to, Ivan? First, tell me what place I'm going to underline. The hundredths place, which is a 5, and then I'm going to go next door, and it's a 6, so it's going to tell me to what? Huh? To go up. Okay, so what would my answer be then? 600. So 3 times 600. Esme, what is 3 times 6? 18. And then how many zeros do I need to add? 2. Okay, so there is my estimate. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is multiply my ones place, right? So
Yes.
7 times 3 is 21 ones, right? Well, I'm going to regroup the 21s, this will go into a 10, so it's 2 10s, so it's going to carry over. Okay, multiplying the 10s, 3 times 6 is?
It tells you
18 tens. Okay, so 18 tens is going to be 180, so I'm going to regroup the, oh, you guys forgot to have me add the 2. Well, I'm just trying to follow what this does. Okay, so then you're going to add the 18 to the 2 tens, which is 20 tens. So I got to regroup the 20. That's why I have a 0 here, regrouping it down there. Okay, and then multiply the hundreds. And 3 times 5 is what? So it's 1500s. 3 times 500 is 1500s. Add the 200s, it gives you 1700s. So Alley Spring produces 1,701 million gallons of water. Okay.
so much for Grandpa's pole holes.
All right, let's go to the next example. Okay, so the table up on the right hand shows the prices of 3 vacation packages. Jake, his parents, and his sister want to choose a package. How much would package C cost? Okay, so how many people are we figuring, Malia? No, how many people are we considering?
Oh, 2.
2 people? Do you guys agree or disagree? Okay, so we have Jake. How many parents is parents generally? 2. So then we have mom and dad. So how many people are we considering? Oh, and his sister.
4.
Okay, so we have 4 people. Our chart here shows adults and it shows children. How many children am I going to need? Alexis. 2. Jake and sister are both children. Okay, and how many adults? Please. Mom and dad are adults.
Whoa.
So I'm going to have more than one step to this, right? And it's kind of got it broken down for us already. So the cost of 2 adults is $699 times 2. I'm going to round that off to 700. And 2 times 7 is what, Robert? 14. How many zeros am I going to add? In 700? How many zeros do I add? 2. Good. All right. So it's going to be roughly about $1,400 for the adults. How about the children? I'm going to round 484 to 500. What is 2 times 5, Jessica? 10. How many zeros am I going to add? Okay. So step 3 tells us to add those two numbers together to figure out the approximate cost, right? Because it's just an estimate. 0 plus 0 is everybody? 0. 0 plus 0? 4 plus 0? 1 plus 1? 2. So the trip will cost about $2,400.
What?
You should be filling in what I'm talking. Okay. So we're trying to figure out which package is probably going to be the cheapest, or we're comparing all the packages. So we just solved for package C, right? And now we're going to need to solve for the rest of the packages so that we can compare. Okay, let's take a look at package A and C. Jake's family wants to compare the total cost of packages A and C. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out packages A, since we already got package C already. Which plan costs more and how much more does it cost? So a couple of issues here. Alright, so we already figured out package C, the estimates, but now we want to find the exact. Adult children's total cost for package A. So I'm going to multiply my, which place first? The ones place, okay. 2 times 9 is?
8 times 9, 18.
18, okay. So I'm going to put my 8 here, and I'm going to regroup and carry my 1 over there. 2 times 9 is, again, everybody? 18 plus 1?
9.
Okay, I got to carry again, right? Because now I got 19 tens. So I'm going to carry my 1. 2 times 2 is?
4.
Plus 1?
5.
So that's 500s. And 2 times 1 is?
2.
So that's 2,000, okay? All right, now let's do the children, right? That was adults. I don't have the chart up here. So for package A, oh, that was the adults. So this is the adults. This is the children. Okay, so 619 times 2. Which place am I going to multiply first, Bailey?
2 times 9.
Which is what place?
Ones.
The ones place. 2 times 9 is what, everybody?
18.
So it's 18 ones. I got to regroup and carry my 10 over there. 2 times 1 is?
2.
Plus 1?
3.
So it's 3 tens. Do I need to regroup that? No, because 3 tens isn't into a hundreds. And then I multiply the hundreds place. 2 times 6 is? Okay. Now I got my totals, right? Now I need to add those totals together to figure out what the total trip would cost. So I'm going to put 2,598 here. And I'm going to put 1,238 here. And I'm going to add them together. 8 plus 8 is?
16.
16. Carry the 1. 9 plus 3 is?
12.
Plus 1.
13.
5 plus 2 is?
5 plus 2
Plus
is
1.
7. 8.
Good. And 2 plus 1 is?
3.
Okay, so 3,836 is going to be A. Now we got to find out package C. So this is the adults. This is the children. 2 times 9 is?
2 times 9.
18. So 18 ones I'm going to have to carry. 9 times 2 is? Plus 1. So it's 19 tens I'm going to have to carry. 2 times 6 is? I only hear like 1 or 2 voices. 2 times 6 is? Plus 1?
13.
So 1,300. 1,398. Okay, multiplying the ones place for the children. 2 times 4 is? 8. Do I need to carry? No. 8 times 2 is? 16. That is over, so I need to carry that. And 2 times 4 is? Plus 1?
9.
And then I'm going to add these together. 1,398 plus 968 8 plus 8 is?
16.
Okay, 9 plus 6 is?
15.
15 plus 1?
16.
Carry the 1. 9 plus 3 is? 12 plus 1?
13.
Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is?
2.
So 2,366 is for package C. Am I done? No. Okay, this is a 3-step problem. I need to compare the two. So I figured out how much A is. I figured out how much C is. And now I got to see which one's more expensive and how much more. We know that which package is more expensive. These is our totals. Okay? These are our totals. Which one is more expensive? Show me 1 finger for A. Show me 2 fingers for C. 1 finger for A, 2 fingers for C. Which one is most expensive? Good. Package A is the most expensive. Okay? And then it asks me how much more does it cost, which gives me what kind of problem? Subtraction. How much more tells me subtraction. All right, so they already wrote it here for us. Yay. Okay. 6 minus 6 is? 3 minus 6 is? Okay, so I need to regroup. I need to borrow from my neighbor. 13 minus 6 is? Everybody else?
7.
Thank you. 7 minus 3? And 3 minus 2?
1.
Okay, so package A would cost
1,470.
more than package
C.
Good.
It's easy.
I wish it were that easy all the time. Okay,
It actually gives you the answers.
go ahead. I know.
It's at the bottom.
It's just because it's practice.
You want me to erase the board?
No, I don't. Thank you. If I did, I have somebody whose job that is to do that. Okay. All right, let's do a couple together before you guys break off and do it yourself.
I don't want to break up
All right, so the first one, the problem number 1 is, all right. It asks us to tell what is happening in step 1 of the problem. Okay? This is where you need to use your words to be able to explain. What is happening in step 1 of the problem? Gianluca. Yeah, what's happening there in step 1?
1,274 times 6.
Yeah, that's the problem. But what is happening there? What is step 1? They're trying to add it. Multiply. Okay, what place are they multiplying? The 4 and the 6 is not a place value. Okay, the 2 and the 6 is still not a place value. Esme, what is place value? Give me an example of place value. Huh? Okay, well, hundreds place is an example of a place. So what place value are they multiplying, Gianluca? The 6 is not a place. The only place values are ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions. Okay, they are multiplying the ones place. And what else are they doing in that step? Bailey?
They're multiplying the 6 times 7.
Right, which is in what place?
The tens.
But that's in step 2. Step 1 is they're multiplying the ones place. That's why it's blue. That's why the 4 and 6s are blue. What else is it doing in this step? Natalia.
3 times 6 times 4.
Huh?
3 times 6 times 4.
Yes, they did 6 times 4, which is in the ones place. We've already established that. What else is happening here?
They equal 24 and they carry the 2.
Okay, so they're regrouping. Everybody say regrouping. You're going to come across that in tests and everything else. You need to understand what regrouping is. Okay, so 4 times 6 is 24, which is 2 10s and 4 1s. So they have to carry the 2 10s over to the tens place. All right, so let's look at these other problems. We got number 2, 3, and 4. We'll do together, and you guys will do the rest on your own. All right, so 603 times 4, I first need to estimate. Jessica, what number am I going to underline to estimate? Huh? The hundreds place. Good. And I'm going to go next door, and it's a 0. What is it going to tell me to do, Jessica? Stay the same. So it's 600 times 4 is going to be my estimate. What's 6 times 4, Heather? 6 times 4? 24. How many zeros am I going to add? Good. So my estimate should be around 2,400. All right, let's figure out what my real answer is. What is my ones place? 4 times 3, Damien? 12. Carry the 1. Okay, 4 times 0 is, everyone?
0.
Plus 1?
1.
4 times 6 is?
24.
24. So 2,412. All right, estimate. What place value am I going to underline for this one, David?
The 1,000s place.
1,000th place. And I'm going to go next door, and it's going to tell me to do what, David?
Move up.
Move up. So it's going to move me up to 2,000 times 7. Okay, what's 7 times 2, Maricela? And how many zeros am I going to add? Good. So my estimate is around 14,000. Okay, 7 times 5, everyone?
35.
Okay, that's 3 10s and 5 1s. So I'm going to carry my 10s over to the 10th place. 7 times 3 is?
21.
21 plus 3?
24.
24. So I'm going to carry my hundreds. 7 times 9 is?
63.
Plus 2?
65.
Hope you guys know your 7s because I don't. 7
7
times 1 is? Plus 6?
13.
So 13,545. All right, last one, number 4. Carolina, what place value am I going to underline? Thousands place. And then go next door and it's going to tell me do what, Carolina? Stay the same. So it's 8,000 times 5. What is 8 times 5, everyone?
40.
40. And how many zeros am I going to add?
3.
When I say everyone, I mean more than the 3 people who like to answer me all the time. All right. So I'm going to multiply my ones place. 6 times 5 is?
11.
No, that's plus. 6 times 5 is?
30.
Okay, that's 31. So I'm going to carry my 10s into the 10s place. 2 times 5 is?
10.
Plus 3?
13.
So it's 13 10s, which is 130. So I'm going to carry my 100 over. 5 times 3 is?
16.
Plus 1?
16.
So that's 16 hundreds, which is 1,600. So I'm going to carry my 1,000. 5 times 8 is?
40.
Plus 1?
41.
41,630.
Stop it.
All right. You are going to do